What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So as you can see by the title below, I'm gonna just be pulling some cards and getting a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope the messages resonate for you guys, and I definitely do hope the messages are overall just useful for y'all, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into y'all reading for today, okay? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and safe. And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into it. You got the Chariot coming out first, okay? Cancer energy going strong, going strong. You got the Hierophant card coming out next. You got the Fool coming out as well. So it is talking about some sort of leap of faith. Somebody is definitely on the right path, especially if you, with the Devil. If you were pondering on if you were doing the right, making the right decision, I would say yes, with whatever that is. If you think you're moving on from someone, if you think you should move entirely as well, I definitely do think that you're doing the right thing. Someone could definitely be experiencing like a dark night of the soul as well. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, some sort of emotion, some sort of feeling is about to come to an end, I feel like. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, especially if you've been down emotionally, okay? It's something with the emotions. Getting past some sort of like, not necessarily heartbreak, but it's like some sort of sadness with the King of Cups. It's something to do with the emotion. It's something to do with the emotion. You got Cancer energy, Taurus, Capricorn as well. Yeah, with the Three of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. This could even be how someone is feeling like about you. I want to be completely honest. Not necessarily saying someone is getting over you. What's this, Devil? Even though that is what it feels like with the Page of Cups. Someone's losing like some sort of like attraction. I just want to be honest with you. Whether this is you or someone else, literally with the Knight of Cups. What's this for? With the Three of Cups as well. And the Seven of Wands. Someone is definitely closing themselves off emotionally. Whether this is you or someone else, I definitely am feeling like it is you. Someone is really closed off though. I feel like, yeah, with the Stars, someone's putting in a lot of like healing work, it feels like. Can I get one more? What's the Fool? Like it almost is like protecting your peace. Protecting what makes you like happiest with the Six of Pentacles. Protecting like your energy as well. Could even be some sort of work too. What's this, King of Cups? You hit the Wheel of Fortune, just show his face. What's this, King of Cups? You got the Five of Cups. Someone is like really feeling the effects of you not like talking to them or almost like caring about them. Literally with the Queen of Cups coming out, the Six of Cups, the Temperance with the Five of Swords. You got Sagittarius energy out here, every water sign. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles. What's this, Temperance with the Five of Swords? Someone is seeing you shift your focus from them to something else, kind of like more important, with the High Priestess coming out with the Temperance and the Five of Swords. And it's almost like someone is thinking like, someone is trying to like, see how they can see you, see what y'all could talk about. Like someone's like brainstorming about like how they're going to like cross paths with you almost like again. Or just how to have like a simple conversation with you. Like someone wants to talk, but they don't at the same time. Like someone has a lot of, not even necessarily pride and ego, even though that's what it primarily feels like, but someone finds you to be extremely like I almost want to say intuitive. I feel like that is as well. Like that's a thing too. Like someone's trying to tap into their intuition because your intuition is leading you like away from them. Like someone's very, I want to say in distress because they feel like you're having other interests outside of them. Your intuition is just pulling you away from them. Like they can feel it. They see it as well. They see something working out for you too, or they will be. And it's almost like someone's like, okay, well, what's going to almost like pique your curiosity again when it comes to like them. And this could be anybody as well. Someone you've ended things with. There was like an argument as well. A lot of harsh words were said between you and another person. And I do want to let you know, like, you definitely did hurt. Like, someone is hurt. Not saying like they didn't deserve it. You get what I'm saying? Because hey, it is kind of what it is. If someone argues with you or hurts you, it's kind of like fair game, at least in my books. I'm not condoning that, obviously, but that's why I'm like, this person, you quote unquote, it feels like hurt someone's feelings, whether you ghosted them, you stopped speaking to them, you told them off in any way, shape, or form. This is someone who's very like shocked by it. They're shocked that you're sticking to your guns as well. Like this is someone, I'm not even gonna hold you there, kind of pegged you as weak. And when I say weak, I'm not meaning like, it's just almost honestly, it's a lack of self-respect. Like it's coming in pretty bold, but it's almost like, yeah, someone looked at you as like someone who lacked kind of, again, self-respect. Like you were someone who was going to need said individual and plead for said individual to remain in your life or continue to stay in it, basically. Yeah. Because I feel like that's where that devil, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups kind of came from. It's almost like you got over, with the Nine of Cups, it's almost like a liberation type of like feeling. My keys scared me. I forgot my keys was in my pocket. Let me actually take. I don't know why it terrified me, but that scared the shit out of me. But with the devil, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, like I was saying before, especially with all that moving away and in the beginning, someone sees that you almost got over like a fixation between like you and another person being together or remaining friends or remaining a close bond. Because again, it doesn't always have to talk about a romantic situation. You get what I'm saying? But it definitely is talking about some sort of person, because it's going to be a different story for everybody. But the energy is definitely given like you got over what it would feel like and what it would look like and what it would be like for a set person to remain or continue to stay like in your life, basically. And someone is not too fond of that realization, because it's almost like someone wasn't shit and then it's like they're shocked that you realize that they weren't shit. Does that like make sense? Like someone's not like a good person towards you or to you or in a certain situation, and it's almost like the fact that you called them out on it or you just moved away from them silently almost like puts a flashlight on them, and they're like, oh, you actually see that I'm not a good person? You actually see that I'm low-key not your friend, or low-key not as interested in you as I made it seem, or, we're going to be together type thing. Like someone is like shocked that your intuition told you this, basically your higher self, your intuition. What's this Hierophant with the Ten of Pentacles? And it is coming out in reverse, and I'm gonna keep it in reverse. What's this Hierophant with the Ten of Pentacles coming out in reverse with the Page of Swords? This is, I feel like, is because it's talking about some sort of foundation. Like someone didn't peg you as like dumb, but they didn't peg you as someone who would be able to kind of be stable on your own or like without them type of like thing. And again, this could be family. This could be a family member as well. And someone's really into like gender roles, like women shouldn't be able to do this or men shouldn't be able to do that, or whatever the case may be. With the Five of Pentacles, like someone was really hoping like you would be out in the cold. I'm not even gonna hold you. Of course, we're gonna figure out, or I'm gonna try to figure out why. What's this Page of Swords with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? There's something about a wheel too. Like somebody could have been taking out a wheel with the Hermit mode. It's something that someone isn't telling you about, some sort of like foundation. It's faulty, whatever it is though. You got Virgo energy out here. What's this Hermit? You got the Nine of Swords and the Hangman. I'll take them. We got Pisces energy out here. This is also somebody who did not see you to be as like wise or as like spiritual or like, because this could even be someone who says that they are. You get what I'm saying? But it's almost like something that they are aligned to or something that they participated in kind of shows that their morals aren't like in the correct place. Like, I don't know what this is, but someone definitely thought like leaving you out of the code in any way, shape, or form. However, shape, or form. Firing you, whatever the case may be, gossiping, being a frenemy, being a terrible lover to you. Like, someone thought that was going to be something that really crushed you, I feel like, but on a like a soul level. Like, someone really was out to disrupt your peace, yes, but like your happiness. Like, someone really was gunning for your happiness. Like, someone wanted to be able to kind of snatch it. Like, it's mine. I was the one that ended this person's, self-esteem. Like, someone was really trying to like do something very weird. Like, the way they wanted to treat you or go about the situation, they wanted to kind of show you and tell you without telling you. Like, they wanted to show you without kind of saying it out loud, that it was almost like, ooh, I'm getting carried away here. But yeah, they definitely wanted to kind of like shit on you, your feelings as well, and just how you perceive yourself. I can't get over that. Like, they were really trying to say like you in your feelings, and I don't care if they're hurt. Like, this was somebody who really, yeah. What's this Three of Swords? They wanted you to be like stuck in limbo. Like, it was almost like this person wanted you to get lost in your emotions, and almost like time just passes you by. With the Ace of Wands coming out in reverse, like a lack of drive. Like, this was somebody who wanted you to be so emotionally like disturbed that you kind of like see no way out of it. Like, oh, this person doesn't like me. He or she doesn't want me. Like, somebody wanted you to be damn near like depressed. And it's almost like a saying where it's like misery loves company, because I feel like whoever this person is, they're just as sad as the way they wanted you to like feel. Because I'm not going to say something was all projection, but it's almost like that thing to where it's like somebody, like, this is the, I'm going to clearly, read some more for y'all, but basically what I'm kind of, especially with this Ace of Wands in reverse, is almost like whoever this person is, right? This is somebody who goes after people who they feel like are super duper confident, no matter woman or man, has a lot going for themselves, beautiful drive, beautiful like character, spunk, charisma, happy, no matter if for rich or for poor, and nobody's poor in a sense. But this is just someone who, they basically attack people of a higher vibration, whether at a time a set person knows their vibration is high, it's higher than whoever this energy is. Whoever this is, their vibration is terribly low. They definitely do like to disguise themselves. Someone is also is a misogynist. Like, someone is like really, really weird towards like women, like very weird towards women, very weird. Someone's very weird towards women. Like, I'm talking about weird. Like, someone's very weird when it comes to like women. And you can correct me if I did, because I'm gonna look it up after this, because I don't, that word popped right on up. I believe that's what it's called though. Like, they're just prejudiced towards like women. I don't know what that's like about. And someone favors like their sons, and less. It's a lot going on. I feel like whoever this person is though, again, they go after people of like a higher value as well, but they go after these people to kind of, again, diminish their self-esteem as well, because I don't feel like this is an ugly person physically, like right off the bat. This is why they're able to connect with just different people and go around and different friend groups and romantic relationships, because this person isn't necessarily ugly, but their spirit really is. And people know this as well. Like, people in this person's close life, immediate circle know this. And that's why I do feel like this person is this Ace of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this energy is, they are definitely like watching you. They're almost like keeping tabs, because this person is now stuck in limbo with this Nine of Swords and the Hangman for the Hermit, because they didn't know, again, how wise you were. Almost like protected as well. Very, very shielded with that Hermit card as well. It's almost like this person almost like got themselves stuck in some sort of like quicksand messing with you. Like somehow they followed you in like this dark room full of just like I'm gonna continue to use the analogy with quicksand, but it's almost like you're able to kind of walk on it. Like they entered into your world basically, and it's almost like you have security measures. God placed these security measures as well, and it's I almost want to say thou may not touch like my anointed. I don't know. I don't know. I'm being compelled to say that as well. And it's almost like you're walking on a regular, wooden floor, carpet floor, whatever, and this person's like following you, being kind of like creepy. And it's almost like this person's evil spirit was almost like detected. And it's almost like the more they walk, they're realizing, oh my gosh, like I'm sinking further and further and further, like something's pulling me. And it's almost like that was God's, like that was God's way of almost like protecting you to slow this person down so you can kind of like properly see the red flags that this person was kind of like throwing in your face. Like someone was very disrespectful without telling you about the disrespect that they wanted to like dish out on you. Hopefully that made like sense. But this is definitely someone who's almost like living in paranoia or almost like fear, because this is something to where it's like someone's past is like starting to catch up. Like people are starting to see like, okay, you fall out with kind of like a lot of people, and these people aren't even like bad people. So it's almost like, who are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's this Ace of Wands in reverse? With the Two of Cups. People are like seeing this person for almost like who they really, really are. Whoever this person is, they have no drive to build like actual connections either. With the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups, like it's all about gain. It's all about gain. With the Knight of Swords and the Eight of, it's all about gain. It's all about gain. What's this Chariot? With the Four of Wands. What's this Chariot and the Four of Wands? Or yeah, we'll do that. What's the Chariot and the Four of Wands? You got the Page of Wands. What's this Four of Wands? I think that message about to come up again. With the World and the Magician, yeah. And I don't even, it's a whole new cycle that someone is manifesting for themselves. Because everybody's timeline is like different as well. What's this Magician with the World? I don't know what someone's about to come into, literally with the Star. It's some sort of popularity, some sort of fame as well, notoriety. Like someone's manifesting like some sort of like attention, some sort of new crowd with this Page of Wands. What's this Page of Wands? You got Aquarius energy out here as well. With the Page of Pentacles. What's this Page of Wands with the Page of Pentacles? You got the Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands? You got the Ten of... I don't know who this person is, but you definitely have someone with the Nine of Wands who is definitely very intimidated by the fact that a mass is going to, like, a massive amount of people are going to, like you. Even if it's just like a, what is going on? You got 10-10, can even be important, of importance as well. Like, someone is, like, stressed about people not seeing you in some sort of, like, light. Like, someone is really going through it. With the Two of Swords coming out and the King of Wands coming out in reverse. Like, someone really wanted to distort your image, change how people seen you as well. How they perceive you even. Like, this was someone who wanted to kind of tarnish your name so much that when people, like, hear about you or see you in the room, it's like, oh, no, don't talk. Like, don't talk to that person. Don't, like... I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't be with them. Like, like this was somebody who wanted to go around and do this to you. It's crazy. And this person doesn't have to be a fire sign, but they're very like, what's this King of Wands? It feels sexual too. Like this is somebody who's very like easy. With the Two of Pentacles, 2-2 could be of importance. What's this King of Wands in reverse? With the King of Pentacles coming out in reverse, a very like greedy, materialistic, yes, but very greedy with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom too. It's all about this person. Like, this is somebody who's, this person could be of a lighter complexion as well. Something about being a lighter complexion. Yeah, because I wanted to say dark, but it's like lighter. Someone is of a lighter complexion. Very materialistic. Very materialistic. This is somebody, yeah, with the Four of Swords coming out. We're going to see what that Four of Swords is. But this is somebody with the Eight of Wands that you can't even really like talk to about your problems. Like, if you have a problem or if someone has a problem with this person, it's almost like they don't like to hear it. Like, if this person disrespects someone or treats someone poorly, or it's like a back and forth between them and like another person and or like you, this person takes offense to every fucking thing. Like, this is not somebody who can like actualize, like, because in not every situation you are the victim. Like, we gonna call a spade, you know. So we gonna be realistic about it, you get what I'm saying? I've been in incidents where I can honestly say, you know, I don't necessarily start things, but I can be a tyrant of my own, you get what I'm saying? Especially if I feel a little bit of a ways. Like, I have a mouth on me, child. And sometimes for me personally, and it's not even about this, but I just want to be able to, so y'all can know I'm here with this energy. And you know, sometimes I do take a step back, especially when things are over, or whether it was on the phone or in person or whatever. And I do take those moments to be like, okay, you didn't mean this. So next time, really try to, you know, reflect before you just start yapping off on the mouth, especially if you know, if you say something mean and you know you're going to have to apologize because you are actually friends with this person, or you actually care about this family member or whatever have you. This is not somebody who's able to do that. Like, this person doesn't even want to hear about the bad things that people say about them. They don't want to fix situations. Like, if this person argues with someone, it's either they're right or it's the end of it. Like, this is not someone who you can be like, okay, this is why I reacted this way, or this is what hurt my feelings when you said this, or, you know, did you do X, Y, Z? Like, how come this happened? This person will blow out it. Like, this is somebody who blows up. Like, they don't like to take accountability. This is someone who will immediately deflect. Like, now it's all like, you are the problem. Like, this person can cheat on their significant other, and it's because you didn't do X, Y, Z with me the night before. Oh, I fell asleep. Like, it's one of those things. Like, hopefully that makes like sense, but it's just some sort of like characteristic about the person. I feel like this is just someone who just cannot take accountability. Has a lot to say too. Like, there's somebody who is very judgmental. They have a lot to say about everyone else and their business, but they don't like to take accountability. Like, there's always a reason behind why this person did something, especially disrespect, like, or disrespectfully. Like, there's always something this person can say to be like, this is why I did X, Y, Z, this is why I said X, Y, Z, when really you just did it because you're being mean. You want revenge. Like, this is definitely some sort of like revenge seeker, taker type of person. What's this Four of Swords? With the Queen of Wands coming out and the Four of Pentacles. 44 can be of importance with the Six of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, this was someone who did not like, they wanted to hold you back. They find you to be very attractive, whoever this person is. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is somebody who knows that you are on almost like the brick of something very, very nice or like successful for yourself. What's this Wheel of, like, this is somebody who knew off the bat that you would be someone of importance. With the Eight of Swords, and they cannot stop thinking about it. It seems like they can't get you off your mind. Some sort of accomplishment as well. Like, this is somebody who knows that if you're not going to be very, very well known, you're going to be very, very successful in your own right. Like, you are going to be someone who has X, Y amount of like money. You're going to be able to like travel, do things, and even if that's not like what you necessarily want, it might be something that you end up just like doing. You're going to just live your life. Like, this is somebody who sees that you have the capabilities of living a very lavish life, whatever you would call like lavish. And it's almost like this is somebody who's very jealous of it. This is somebody who's very, very jealous of your spark. All of it. Like the person that you just naturally embody as well. What's this Queen of Wands? This could even be someone literally with the Lovers coming out in reverse. This is definitely someone who can have like a God complex, but not even that. With the Five of Wands, they have like an identity crisis. Like this is somebody who really does not know themselves. It's almost like they go online and they like get fixated on like celebrities every once in a while. Play nice. Or even like their friends, like a group of friends, like they'll look at a certain friend they wish they could be kind of more like, and it's like they embody that person. Like this is not somebody who knows who they are, what they like as an individual. They go with the wave. They go what's trendy as well. They follow the people that they feel like have some sort of like influence, okay? Have some sort of like star quality. Calm down. Calm down. Y'all playing too rough. What's this, Lovers in reverse? You got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, if you like moved away from someone and was questioning or pondering if that was the right decision, it was. Could even be a Gemini. What's this Ten of Swords? It definitely was. With the Emperor, you took your power back from whatever situation this is completely. This could even be a father figure, okay? A baby's father as well. I gotta sneeze again. But you definitely took back your power, especially if you are a masculine, a man. Whoever this is, they really do realize this. Like, they feel like you took back all of your power. Like, this is someone who feels like they can never treat you or have you the way that they did, like, before. Like, this is somebody who did their big one. And it's almost like however things ended, however things, like, are right now, or however they may look, is like, that's what they're going to have to, like, remember or live with. Like, whatever disrespect was spewed, because the odds of you chatting with this person or being interested in this person or them being able to hang out or whatever is very slim to none. Like, this is somebody who you possibly could hate or really dislike. This energy is that person. I want to be completely honest with you, because that's what it feels like. Because this person even knows it. What's this Ten of Swords with the Emperor? With the Eight of Wands? What's the Ten of Swords, the Emperor with the Eight of Wands? With the Two of Wands in reverse? This is definitely someone who did not say something to you. They're not saying something, especially if it was supposed to be like an apology. I don't feel like they will either. Like, this is somebody you wanted something out of, okay? Or they had like inklings, downloads possibly even to make something right, and they deliberately chose not to. Like, even if, oh my goodness, like, even if this was someone, excuse me, y'all, allergies is just about to be that time. Even if, like, because I'm going to get to the other parts with the Temperance, the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess, because I feel like this is somebody who's trying to now listen to their intuition, because I definitely do feel like something's going awry, and we're going to get to it, because it feels like it's building up. But either way, with the Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands, I feel like at one particular time, this person was supposed to make something right with you. At some point in time, I definitely do feel like this was someone, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a lover, especially if it's a fan, like, they were aligned with you. They were supposed to go down some sort of like path with you, whether it's to just keep each other in their life for just like different lessons of a higher vibration. They were supposed to learn. Y'all were supposed to learn off of each other. But I feel like whoever this person is, especially if this was like a love situation, friend situation as well, this is somebody who just ended up being a major lesson to you. Unfortunately, they just became kind of like the lesson again, in a sense, and then it was almost like your guide, your spirit team, whomever, kind of like flipped the script on this person. They made them a lot less important in your story, if that like makes sense. They made them a lot less important, because again, I definitely do feel like this was, especially if this was a love situation, this person was supposed to grow into an emperor or empress. They were supposed to grow into this. And again, I feel like for some reason with that Ten of Swords, You got the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands in reverse. Like they like whoever this person is, they're spiritually inclined too, or they were at one point in time. They definitely had some sort of like discernment, intuition that I feel like is definitely lower. Like, and not even necessarily like lower, but it's almost like this person thrives in negativity. I just want to be completely honest. Like they prefer that. Like this is somebody who prefers to play games. They prefer to kind of like weave a web of lies. They like it. What's this 3 of Swords? Oh. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and you got one more. The 9 of Wands. 99 can be of importance too. Especially if the both of you, like y'all were supposed to go in business together, with the Ace of Swords coming out, and you got the Judgment falling on the floor. And you got the 6 of Wands coming out in reverse. You got the Judgment in reverse. The 6, this energy is like sucking me dry. The Judgment in reverse, the 6 of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Swords. For the 3 of Swords, you got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, and then you got those 3. This was someone who ended up becoming very, very, very selfish. I feel like this is somebody who like seen some sort of like future with you. I just want to be completely honest with you. Or they had some sort of like dream. It was something to where it's like this person seen y'all being very successful, and it feels like this person wanted that all for themselves. Like they started to become an enemy towards you because they thought like they were going to be able to do something or get something all of their own, and it's not happening with the Queen of. They need the Queen of Swords. They need you. It's like a guide. That's where it feels like the Queen is. Yeah, like they needed you to kind of like, okay, yes, we can connect with this person. That's going to be very, very good. Don't connect with this person. They're going to run our business down in the drain. Don't do this. Don't do that. Okay, yes, we can do this. We could take that path. Like they needed that guidance because I don't feel like this person, especially with that 10 of Pentacles and all that coming out in reverse earlier, I do feel like they don't have people who have their best interests in mind. Like they don't. Like however someone acted with you, betraying you, gossiping, whatever have you, they deal with that like in their own personal life, their own friends, their own families, their ex-lovers, their current lovers, like whomever. They're surrounded by a lot of backbiting individuals, and then in return, they became a very backbiting individual, especially to you. What's this 3 of Wands? What's this 3 of Wands? You got the 4 of Cups coming out. This is someone who is really feeling like you are just disinterested. Like, and you're not even hiding it with the 3 of Pentacles. What's that about? What's this 4 of Cups with the 3 of, I'm sorry, what's going on? What's the 4 of Cups with the Moon in reverse? What's the 4 of Cups in reverse with the Moon in reverse? You got the 9 of Wands and the, yeah, someone feels like you are completely disinterested with the Knight of Pentacles. Like whoever this person is, they don't even feel attractive. Like seriously, they don't. This is someone who they don't even feel attractive. Like you were really building up someone's self-esteem by being like with them, around them, encouraging them. Like this is a relationship you put a lot of time and effort into, even if it's just like a platonic one. Someone was really like thriving off of like your kind affirmations, you know, oh friend, you look good, or friend, you look cool, like that look nice, like where'd you get that from? It looks good. Like this is somebody who really, you were feeding the ego. It feels like you were really feeding someone's like ego, and it drove them rampant. You got the Death coming out with the 9 of Pentacles coming out, yeah, in reverse. Excuse me, y'all. What's this 9 of Pentacles in reverse with this Death? We got the Empress coming out with the 7. Yes, you snatched power back from somebody. With the 5 of Wands, who wants it back. That's the thing. Like, this is somebody who wants your energy back. Like, they were thriving off of it. Like, this is somebody who really, oh my goodness, like a clout chaser. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, you made this person look good. You made them feel good. It's something about making them feel good. What's this Empress with the 7 of Cups in reverse? And it was almost like this person could have made you feel like you needed them, when in reality it was the other way around with the Strength and the 3 of Pentacles. This person needs you to collaborate with. You don't need them. You have the ideas. You are the idea. What's this Temperance, the 5 of Swords with the High Priestess? Ooh. What's the Temperance, the 5 of Swords with the High Priestess? You got the Queen of Pentacles. This person is very intimidated by your stability with the Sun and the 6 of Swords. They really feel like you're on your way there if you're not there already. Like, this is somebody who's like, I don't know why they feel like, why with the Knight of Pentacles, with the King of Swords. Like, this is somebody who like really wants to look better than you, like really bad, like really bad. Like, they want you to need them. They want you to feel like bad that they didn't like choose you in a sense or side with you. Can I get some more energy, please? You got the 9 of Pentacles coming out. You got the 10 of Wands coming out as well. The card had fell, y'all. You got the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who wanted to see you struggle with the Knight of Swords. This is a weird, like, person. A weird energy. With the 8 of Cups coming out as well. And instead of, like, struggling or pleading and begging for something, you walked away from the situation. And that's not what somebody kind of, like, intended. Like, this is somebody who really wanted you to sit there and deal with something. With the Ace of Cups coming out as well. With the 3 of Swords, like, you're showing someone what self-love looks like, what self-respect looks like with the 5 of Swords. Because this was somebody who was really trying to, like, with the 5 of Cups as well, embarrass you. And I don't even feel like you could be aware of it, but I don't feel like someone is not aware about, like, what somebody was, like, what their true intentions, like, really was. Like, someone's intentions was to really, like, not even just you. They wanted to show, like, their friends, their other family members, what, like, take the messages how they resonate. But somebody was really trying to really put this narrative on you of, like, zero self-respect. Like, someone wanted to blatantly disrespect you, blatantly leave you out in the cold, like, almost blatantly show you, like, you're trash, you're garbage, like, you're undeserving, you're undesirable. I don't like you, nobody likes you. Mind you, none of that is true. Like, I don't even want you to, even for a minute, feel like, damn, that's really crazy. Like, it's crazy to even say out loud, to even feel, like, well, that is the energy that I'm feeling, but I need you to know that it's far from the truth. But it's almost like this is someone who does not like themselves. Like, this is somebody who has to do that in order to lift up themselves or to look cool or to gain some sort of gratification from other people that is around them. But I feel like someone is coming to that realization of like, they're not liked, which is why they act the way they act. Like, they're acting out the fact that they're not liked by the people that they wish they were liked by. And the fact that they're not, they have to make you feel like, okay, you want to get close to me, you want to remain close to me, you want to be with me, I have to treat you like this. I have to treat you like this. I have to treat you like, like shit in order for me to feel good. Like I choose you to kind of like not scapegoat, but to like put down. Like someone said, I choose you. I choose you to embarrass, basically. What's this Five of Swords? Like someone thought you wanted a connection that bad with the foot, like you were going to hold on to them, even if it means being disrespected. Because I feel like this is somebody who is around people, lovers, family members, or friends who disrespect them, but they don't have the willpower. They don't have the self-respect to remove these people or to stop dealing with these individuals. Like this is somebody who will let someone they like cheat on them or talk to other people, but still entertain them because they don't want to be alone. And this is somebody who wanted to repeat the same cycle with you. Yeah, this is not a friend, a family member, or nothing. With the world. What's this Three of Swords? With the the Queen of Wands coming out as well. This is somebody who really wanted to break your confidence. I just want that to be known. What's this Knight of Swords? No matter the situation. This was somebody who feels like you're very attractive, very young looking as well, with the Page of Swords and the Emperor. What's this Knight of Swords? And the Page of Swords and the Emperor. What's that about? You got heavy Aries energy. You got the Death. This was someone who really wanted to put down, especially if you are a woman of importance as well, with the King of Wands. Like just somebody who wanted to really break your spirit, break your drive, make you lose focus on like what's really important. They didn't want you to reach this Emperor type of feeling. This being able to like feel like everything is handled. You have everything out of control. This is somebody who wanted you to feel the complete opposite, like you have no control. Like they wanted to be able to be like, look at them. Look how disrespectful they are. Look how crazy they are. What's this Knight of Pentacles? And I feel like the fact that didn't go this person's way, they're kind of like looking like an idiot with the King of Swords coming out for the Knight of Pentacles. What's this Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords? With the Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Wands? Definitely could be a family member. With the Six of Wands coming out for the Ten of Wands. What's this Ten of Wands? It's something with the attention, the success with the Chariot. Because it's almost like, especially if things started going, with the Fool, like, like things started to look up for you as you distance yourself from whoever this person is. People see that. People can tell. Not only just this person, not only can you, and if you're wondering if people can tell that your life kind of elevated the more you moved on from someone or you ditched a situation, you are not the only person who can tell. This person can tell, and anybody else who was connected to this person, who knew about you, who knew about whatever. Everybody can tell. Especially if it's family or a friend group, even a lover. Because their own family and friends can tell too. Like someone is very, very amazed at the fact that like, because this was somebody who thought like you were going to crash and burn if y'all weren't connected to each other. Like you were going to crash and burn, baby. Crash and burn. Somebody can be from the South. It's like a Southern accent. A very Southern. It's thick. It's very thick, Bailey. What's this Nine of Pentacles? That actually sounded kind of weird. Yeah, think about it. Hold your horses, Billy. Hold your horses. You got the King of Cups coming out for the Tower. You got Aquarius energy out here. What's this Tower with the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles? Oh. You got the Ten of Swords. And what's this Ten of Swords? I'm tired of these cards falling on this floor. You got the Devil coming out as well. And you got the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I would say continue to move forward, because whoever this person is with the Two of Swords, they don't like your independence, especially if you're a woman. With the Queen of Cups at the bottom, they don't like your independence. They don't. Even if you are a man, obviously, of course. But again, especially if you are a woman. Someone does not like your independence. or especially if you relied heavily on someone, a grandmother, a father, a mother, an aunt, whomever, a lover too. Like someone wants you to go back into being codependent, needy. I don't know what to do. Like, what should I do? Who do I call? Can you help me? Okay, I just wanted to do this. Okay, well, how do I do X, Y, Z? When do I go to do that? How do I set up that appointment? Like, this is somebody who wants you to get back into that. Because I feel like this is somebody who really ran, like, this is somebody who ran their mouth about, when I say ran their mouth, this is somebody who ran their mouth about you to the point where if you start to do good or good without them or better than them, you make more, whatever, like whoever this is, they're going to fold in on themselves. Like they're going to feel so terrible because they didn't spew so much kind of like negativity about you. The fact that, because the crazy thing is, this is somebody who said a lot of things about the things that you couldn't do. They didn't really say about the things that you could do. Like, this is not somebody who went around saying, oh, they can make it, they can do that, they're good at this, they're good at that. No, this was someone who was telling people about all the things that you couldn't do, all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and the things that fell through, the things you needed help with. This is what that person was talking about. What's this 8 of Cups? You got the Page of Pentacles. What's the 8 of Cups with the Page of Pentacles? You got the King of Wands. What's this Ace of Cups? You got the Lovers coming out. What's this Ace of Cups with the Lovers? You got the 4, yeah. Especially if this is like a lover, I want to be completely honest with you. You feel this Ten of Swords energy, yo, it's so crazy. Because I definitely do feel like someone has someone from their past who almost like the emotional buildup is happening. Like the more that you are not around somebody, the more that you kind of like, you gave it, you let it go. Like it's not no in contact. No, it's done. Like we're not in no contact no more. It will never be a contact. Someone kind of is feeling that, especially on a romantic like level. Even if, again, take the messages how they resonate, because I just got to keep saying that because people get in the comments like, oh, it's not this, it's that. Okay, then take it as that. You don't have to tell me. Like, if it's not a relationship and it's a friendship, okay, you don't have to tell me. But it is what it is, child. It just really is what it is. But, yeah, this is somebody who is definitely... Because I hate the saying where it's like, you know, distance make the heart grow fonder, because it's like, you shouldn't need that. You shouldn't need to disrespect me and then for me to leave for you to feel like, okay, I love him or her, or I like him or her. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But this is what I feel like someone is experiencing. The fact that you are giving little to nothing to the situation and you just walked up and left. It's almost like this is someone literally looking like that. They got their, like, this is a child. This is a grown child who almost also can't take no for an answer. Like, this is a very aggressive person, especially when they don't get, like, what they want. Like, they're very spoiled. Very spoiled. Very spoiled. What's this Ace of Cups with the Lovers? And it's almost like they get stuff, I want to be honest, like out of pity. Like people really do pity this person. They feel bad. With the Knight of Wands. What's this Ace of Cups Lovers with the Knight of Wands? What is this? With the 8 of Pentacles? And you got the Page of Wands. Is this someone new? What is this about? Is this someone new? Because this is completely different energy. I feel like. Yeah, with the 3 of Wands. With the 6 of Pentacles coming out as well. With the 2 of Wands and the Judgment. With the Queen of Pentacles. I don't even think it's talking about love. I honestly want to say, again, especially because I'm going to keep saying it, especially if you feel like you've made the right decision and whatever you made, especially from walking away from something, you made the right decision. Like if you want to say you're no contact, or you know, you're taking your power back, or you're not standing for something, you're not putting up for something, you've made the right decision for that. Even if you get flack for it, you made the right decision when it came to separating yourself from someone or something. You made the right decision. Yeah, with the 4 of Cups, continue to do so too. Because it's about to bring you some sort of happiness, fortune, prosperity. Literally, with the the Ace of Pentacles coming out and the Empress. With the Fool, continue to do that. Last few cards. What's this Ace of Pentacles with the Empress Child with the Eight of Swords coming out? When I say someone can, yeah, with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, like someone's very worried about who you're connecting to, all of it. They can't stand it. With the Five of Pentacles and the Temperance, they're losing their patience too with the Ace of Wands. What's this Ace of Wands? Someone sees that they cannot drain you with the Ace of Swords. They really see this. Like someone's losing it with the Three of Pentacles. And it could have been a group of people that came up against you as well with the Strength. People who thought they were going to like gain something from doing this. It's off. It is off with the Five of Cups. All of those people, whoever is involved in this, are very sad. They're very sad individuals because they see that something didn't work. With the Magician is some sort of manipulation, some way of trying to make you feel, sending out some sort of like projection. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there, okay? With the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I definitely do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely do hope that the messages resonated for y'all and overall are just very, very useful for you guys, okay? And yes, y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all here too long, but with that being said, again, I definitely do hope the messages resonate for y'all, and I definitely do hope the messages are overall useful. And until next time, guys, bye.